was part of the backdrop. Now it's scale, props, effects, and backdrops. The right lighting, you never catch me biting. Say you make it look so real when you pose the biggest fighting. I caught lightning, stuck it in the detour. Replicate epic scenes from the Creed War. Compose pieces with artists that span the globe. Fearsome foes, Spidey in the picture perfect pose. Insert the comic book cutout to shoot a show. Oh, you ain't know? Yo, everybody know me. I made nerds cool, cool nerd like my man Zoe. Took the everyday display, gave it a spark. Welcome to articulated comic book art. Book art, 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 book art,
Yo, what's up, girls and boys? It's time to make some noise. Cause I'm back and I'm on this track now. Let's talk about some plastic toys. You can bet I pose them all. Legends to Dragon Balls, Batman and Kaijus and Kamen Riders. I collect them all. Gotta make sure your posing's tight though. Make sure your lighting's right yo. Keep it contained because you train for this your entire life, bro. So please don't adjust your TV. This is your host, Moncheesy. Sit back and relax and learn this fact. Posing ain't easy.
Yeah. Shutter. Yeah. Man, I got toys mint on car. Toys out of the box. Man, I got toys in my detox. Catch me at the toy shops. 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 Man, I got toys mint on car. Toys out of the box. Man, I got toys in my detox. Catch me at the toy shops. This ain't for no scalper. You a scalper? Then fuck out shit. This one's for them real collectors. That's army building and posing figures. Marvel Legends, imports, mini matey, I'm fucking with them. Hype beasts, we know about you. Stay buying figs, don't know about me. Boog nice, my nigga. A.C.B.A. been popping lately off top. My nigga, they cut out game be too amazing. MUs, my nigga. That's that shit that don't amaze me. This was for my niggas. That's really about they legends. Shouts out to Savage Poop, my niggas out in Texas. I don't fuck with no scalper. Nigga, fuck what you selling. I'm all up in the toy aisle. I'm kicking kids, I'm reckless. My nigga built Maruby on that Google chat straight flexing. Look, I pop the package, I smell it. Pop the package, I smell it. Me and my nigga Tiny at the toy fair straight spinning. They asked you for that Deadpool and he ain't asked no questions. We too fly, I know this. Let me give your ass a checklist. Got the Giant Man, got that Ares, that Cable bruh, it's nothing. I get the Blue Wire, Silver Luke Cage, that Dragon Man, then I'm stunning. And this song for them fuck niggas that's hating on your collection. Yeah, they talking all that shit, but it's A.C.B.A, we reppin'. Man, I got toys mint on card. Toys out of the box. Man, I got toys in my detox. Catch me at the toy shops. 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 Man, I got toys mint on card. Toys out of the box. Man, I got toys in my detox. Catch me at the toy shops. I'll take that. We're taking that right there.
Man, I used to play the trap spot, propped on the block like I was part of the backdrop. Now it's scale, props, effects, and backdrops. The right lighting, you never catch me biting. Say you make it look so real when you pose the biggest fighting. I caught lightning, stuck it in the detour. Replicate epic scenes from the Creed War. Compose pieces with artists that span the globe. Fearsome foes, Spidey in the picture perfect pose. Insert the comic book cutout to shoot a show. Oh, you ain't know? Yo, everybody know me. I made nerds cool, cool nerd like my man Zoe. Took the everyday display, gave it a spark. Welcome to articulated comic book art. Book art, 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 book art.
girls and boys? It's time to make some noise. Cause I'm back and I'm on this track now. Let's talk about some plastic toys. You can bet I pose them all. Legends to Dragon Balls, Batman and Kaijus and Kamen Riders. I collect them all. Gotta make sure your posing's tight though. Make sure your lighting's right yo. Keep it contained because you train for this your entire life, bro. So please don't adjust your TV. This is your host, Monch Easy. Sit back and relax and learn this fact. Posing ain't easy.
Yeah. Shutter. Yeah. Man, I got toys mint on card. Toys out of the box. Man, I got toys in my detox. Catch me at the toy shop. Catch me at the toy shops. 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 Man, I got toys mint on card. Toys out of the box. Man, I got toys in my detox. Catch me at the toy shop. This ain't for no scalper. You a scalper? Then fuck out shit. This one's for them real collectors. That's army building and posing figures. Marvel Legends, imports, mini matey I'm fucking with. Hype beasts we know about you. Stay buying figs, don't know about it. Boog nice, my nigga. A.C.B.A. been popping lately off top. My nigga, they cut out game be too amazing. MUs, my nigga. That's that shit that don't amaze me. This was for my niggas. That's really about they legends. Shouts out to Savage Poop, my niggas out in Texas. I don't fuck with no scalper. Nigga, fuck what you selling. I'm all up in the toy aisle. I'm kicking kids, I'm reckless. My nigga Bill Maruby on that Google chat straight flexing. Look, I pop the package, I smell it. Pop the package, I smell it. Me and my nigga Tiny at the toy fair straight spending. They asked you for that Deadpool and he ain't asked no questions. We too fly, I know this. Let me give your ass a checklist. Got the Giant Man, got that Ares, that Cable bruh, it's nothing. I get the Blue Wire, Silver Luke Cage, that Dragon Man, and I'm stunned. And this song for them fuck niggas that...
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
We are live, Boog. Oh, we are live. Yes, sir.
We're officially back at it.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. Days go by, it's the bigger love of the family.
The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is recorded in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers like you. Thank you. Hey, how's it going? The only one here. Oh, Rick's here too.
Yes, sir. We officially back at it?
Yes, we are officially back at it. Would you believe it or not?
Oh my God. We have, do you know what, dude? I'm kind of stressed because we have such a huge news day.
Oh, I know. How can we ever get through it all?
Or
Dude,
or are we really are we just spinning it for the sake of the intro?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the toy world, but we really don't got shit.
Yeah, everybody
Man,
blew
we didn't
their
even
load.
try for the intro this time. Well, welcome. What's up, guys?
How's it going? Let me.
Pretty good. Yeah, as we we're alluding to. Not a crazy news day, but some stuff to talk about. What's going on in as far as news in our worlds, though, Pancho? I see you're still in a cardboard
Oh,
castle.
absolutely. So I've done nothing to the actual toy room. I've done nothing to it. But downstairs, so for people that don't know, like not only do I dabble in toys, I'm a procurer of video games as well. But
A curator.
yes. So like I have just as many games as I do figures. Um so downstairs, so at first I was gonna be all like, cool, I'm gonna cover these walls in like cases for games and stuff. That is not happening here. There's no room. So they're all downstairs in like the main living room with like our projector and stuff like that. I kind of ran into like the world's dumbest first world problem I ran into earlier this week. I was setting up the projector and I have it like set like pretty far back because like our wall kind of like dips down to where like the air vent is. So it kind of creates like this little dip, right? So I was like, cool, I'll just put the projector back here, where like right in front of the dip, so it kind of has like a backing. Then I'll run like a raceway, like cable management thing, so I can hide the cables really nicely. But then like our living room is like way bigger and like way longer than our old living room. So the way projectors work, like the throw is way longer. So the picture is like huge. So like we can't use our old entertainment center because the picture is just like it just goes over the entertainment center. So like now I have to, I don't know, find a new entertainment center to to like accommodate how huge my projector is now.
Or you can't like ceiling mount the projector, you think?
Well, that's what it is ceiling mounted right now. It's just so far away from the wall that like it's way longer. But like, so all that to say that like downstairs, since like the projector is like in the living room on either side is like just all my games on each side. I had 3 huge bookcases in my old apartment. Each bookcases held like 800 something games or cases. And then I bought another one because I had to like put some of my collection away when I moved in here. And then yesterday I bought another one just so I could have more room. And then there was like extra space on the other wall. So literally 10 minutes ago I bought another one. So now I have like so much stuff.
Sounded like Stanley there, so now I have 2 toes. Dude.
Yeah, exactly. So all that to say that I'm spending no time up here. I'm just making sure the living room looks good because that's where me and my wife spend like most of our time. We've been spending all of our time in the bedroom, just because like that's the only.
Whoa, getting randy right away.
I know the OnlyFans has started right now at 8.
Whoa.
But like that's like the only room that's like set up now, and like we have a TV in there. So, like we watch all our shows there. And it's like extremely dangerous because I'll sit in the bed at 6 o'clock when I get home, and that's it. The day is done, dog. Like I go to bed, and it's like so comfortable. So that's been my week.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Except I'm getting up at like 4 to 6 a.m. depending on the day, and then having maybe like a 9 p.m. to midnight finish.
Ooh.
And it's been pretty rough. So same thing. As soon as I get home, it's done. I have maybe an hour to just freshen up, and then that's it. Call it a day, and then get ready to start it all over.
True.
But I'm cool with that. I just power through that. But then once I finish, the next day or two are just completely shot. Like I gotta just reel it back and catch up on things that I haven't done in the time that I was away or whatever. So.
I was about to say, man, why are you putting ketchup on things?
It's a lot of work just to get back to like 0 and then going from there.
Luckily, a lot of the stuff I have going on is like pretty passive. So like with like the Dusties, I could just set the printer up and it just goes while I'm at work. So thankfully, that is something.
Well, that's definitely cool. Rick, what you been up to?
Oh man, living the life, brother.
La vida loca.
I know.
I've been living the dream. I've been living the fucking dream. Just been out here, hustling at the stores and whatnot. Gotta pace myself a bit better. Like whenever I find something good, I won't post it for days
Mm.
because I've started to notice that obviously, like we all know who we are locally around here. Like anytime I find something good, like at a certain store, what a coincidence! Everybody goes to that store for like the next day or so. Like I'll post something that I found like a week later, and nobody's the wiser. Nobody even knows. I'm just like, yeah, it happened tonight, man. Wow. Little did they know it happened fucking last week. Yeah, because I've just been sick of it, man. These fools show up to my spots. They're eating at my table while I'm
Uh-oh.
not looking.
Yeah, you remember
You
that
know,
story I shared like maybe last year? I was talking to Oreo Omega, and he was talking about how like some toy collectors were claiming ownership over a Target. That's you right now.
yeah, that. Well, you know what, man? It's that I live where like no other thrifters really are,
Oh.
but they know that I live here. So whenever I post something, they know like, oh, it's one of these three stores that he just found this at. So like,
Rick, I need
that's
your thoughts on something. Okay, I saw a dude one time a couple weeks ago. He had a really cool, like kind of '90s era, windbreaker jacket with what looks like kind of like a cup pattern, like a solo cup pattern. Not quite that solo cup pattern, but that style. And I complimented him on it, and he's just like, "Thanks, man. I got it thrifted. Simi Valley. That's the best place in the world to go thrifting." Like, what are your
Simi
thoughts? What have
Valley.
you heard about Simi Valley and its thrifting culture?
Yeah, I've never heard anything about Simi Valley, but I'll tell you this: SoCal in general, that's like that's the mecca. Like, there's nowhere like what I'm doing. It's not possible down there. Like, kind of knowing like, yeah, these are my stores, and you guys don't come here. Which I don't ever do. Like whenever I see them, I say what's up to them. I'm like, oh man, I hope you find something good. I play it nice because it's just the way you got to do things. Because once you're in their city, it's gonna look bad for you. But yeah. Uh, Usually, like I would hate to live in Los Angeles right now just because it's so competitive. Pretty much everybody does what I do for a living. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
there's plenty more. There's plenty worse reasons to live here than that. Trust me.
yeah, like the like the hubs for everything, it's all down there. Like everybody nobody lives in LA and doesn't hustle pretty much. So it's really rough out there. And out here it's like we can have our own spots. Like there's a really good store that's like 20 minutes away from me. Not all of it. Like I've asked other friends of mine, none of us go there because we know this one guy. It's like his store. He's there all day. He literally is there all day. So we don't even bother. Like, why are we gonna go there and try to like stop the lady when she brings out a new rack before he does. Like it's just when you're in a small area like mine, it's very doable. But when you live in an area like Fabio's, game over. Like it's every fucking man for himself. It's dog eat dog. It's nasty out there. But here, like you can obviously you don't actually do it, but you can like claim a store by just always being there. Like just
True.
like, oh yeah, that's the store Rick's always at. Like literally, like when I go to these stores, like I have to be there like sometimes like 2 hours. Like I just wait for things to come out, and that's what everybody does around here, so that people know like, oh yeah, that's his store. But like whenever it's just a random person that just likes to thrift or like a newcomer, you never don't ever be no salty
Yeah,
little
it's like trying to come
weirdo.
surf on a private beach.
Don't be a
Yeah,
shibby.
That's
yeah,
right.
unless you're some big reseller, like nobody cares that, Joey Simi Valley comes out here to try to look for a fresh jacket. Like, that's no biggie. Like, oh man,
All right.
there's Simi fresh goods.
Well, maybe that's why Simi's so hot because it's just outside of LA enough.
Yeah, yeah, that would I was gonna say that would be like a cool area. It has to be outside of LA. That's where you're gonna hit because LA's too crazy. I mean, Melrose and Fairfax, those streets are literally lined with like 20 plus stores that sell vintage. So it's like
Yeah.
really rough competition like in LA proper, but like you go outside like that, like you go to 626 or something, no, it might not be bad.
Isn't there a whole new animated series now about Fairfax? Have you
Yeah, there
seen?
is. The animation looks horrific.
It looks like not quite regular show, but of that era of animation.
Yeah, what do they call that art style? Cal arts? It looks very Cal arts.
Totally, that's probably what it is.
It looks super Cal arts, man.
So funny.
Yeah, I seen the animation. I was like, I
Not
don't know.
knowing if that's correct, the way like it's accurate. Like that's it. That's so
Yeah.
good.
Like it's for sure it's an exaggeration, but I watched the trailer and I was like, yeah, that's how it is.
That's so funny.
This is just an exaggeration, but
I've literally only seen an ad for it on Fairfax.
Oh my god. Of all places.
Of all the places, and it's the former like physical store location for a Stock X.
My
God.
Now just rent it out because it has like huge windows, and then the ad is like, a graphic on the windows.
Jesus.
Hilarious.
So
anyway, number one thrifting podcast.
Yeah, I was about to say, welcome to the number one toy podcast on the internet.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, well, you know what? Not to derail it anymore.
Oh,
but
yeah,
that's where I do really well. All of my contemporaries out here, they only do clothes. So I do well because I do toys too. Like
oh,
I don't
nice. That makes sense.
If I go out and I don't find any fucking clothes, like guaranteed I'll find a toy, or vice versa. Like if I don't find any toys, I'll definitely find clothes. But like
you cast a wider net.
Yeah, everybody else they're kind of fucked. Like if there's no good clothes, and you're just you're an old ham sandwich, brother.
I went to the Flea today, actually, for the first time in like months.
Months.
How did that go?
It was great. Was it great? I don't know.
Was it great?
My wife, there was a guy that used to work at my wife's old store who like has a booth up there, and like I went to his booth and it is like quadrupled in size over like the last like 3 years. And like his dad, it used to be his dad's booth, and his dad would just sell McDonald's toys, like just old Happy Meal toys. So I was like thumbing through with like library fingers for like an hour and a half, looking at like the weirdest, like the smallest toys. You know what I was really looking for? I was looking for a Jollibee toy.
Oh my god, a little Jollibee guy.
Yeah. But I ended up finding like a weird little Alpha 5 from like the 2017 movie Power Rangers one. I never could justify. He was like a bath in one of the things. No, he came on his own card. It was like $20 for like a weird looking Alpha 5, but this one was like way smaller. So I had like a pretty funny shot thought up for that. Then I found like a little tiny. He had like a bunch of Matchbox cars too. So I found like a DHL truck. So like now I have UPS, I have DHL. I just need like I have USPS and then DHL, and now I need like
the open gang warfare.
I know, right? And like that guy.
You're gonna recreate the thrift wars, but it's gonna be the fucking trucks, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what's funny? The other day,
opening a Predator 2, gang violence in the hot streets.
What are you doing? Deliver package over here, pal. It's 3 p.m. It's not your route. It's funny because the other day I was at the thrift and I found you remember that show called Kablam?
Oh,
absolutely.
Dude, I found the entire cast of Action League Now as a Burger King toy, and I was like, oh shit!
Fantastic.
I was like, it's the melted man and the buff guy and the fucking girl. What the hell? And yeah, that's always fun too. Like that happens super often where you'll go to a thrift store and they'll just be like 100 old Happy Meal toys.
Yeah, in a bag.
And you're like, whose collection is this?
Yeah.
What's going on?
And as nonsense as that stuff was, remember actually being like, yo, but with the lore, I want to know Melted Man's origin. Like you wanted to
like
who is Melted Man?
How many toilets did he have to go down to get melted?
Exactly.
He also had like a video game booth. He had video games there too. Like classic video game reseller. Everything's mad overpriced, except for like you find like little nuggets. I found like this weird like skateboarding game for PS1 that I've been looking for forever called like A.C.B.A. And then he had like a Men in Black first person shooter for PS1, so I got that, of course. And then like there's this lady that always sells like stuffed animals, but then she had like little bags, like Ziploc bags of like just like tiny little figures. $1 each for like a Ziploc bag of like cars and like Happy Meal toys. Lo and behold, she had like, remember when Loyal Subjects did like Mega Man figures, little like chibi like 5 points, not 5 points, but like maybe 12 points of articulation Mega Man figures. She had like the Mega Man X1 like full armor figure, and I was like, this is like $20 on eBay. Like I'll literally buy this for $1. So like I went to old dude's booth to like break a 20. Like I went to spend money looking for Jollibee so I could like have $1 to give her. So like that was my experience today at the Flea.
Oh man, did you run into Pat the NES punk, or
oh my
you run
god,
into there?
don't even. When I went to STCC for the first time, I took a cab to Luna Games, which is the video game store that Ian, his like super good friend, works at. That's where they film their podcast too. And like I like chopped it up with Ian, and then like they had like his DVDs there and stuff, and I was like, tight. Of course, you're gonna pimp your DVDs here. Duh, it makes sense. But that was pretty cool. Pixel Dan was like at a con, like not even like an hour away. He's gonna be at another con like in Greenville at the end of the month too. I might like
gotta go get his He-Man book signed.
I know. I might roll up. What are you doing here, man?
Dude, how
honestly, I love Pixel Dan.
Pixel Dan's the man.
Unironically, I watch all his reviews, even if it's stuff I literally have no interest in ever buying.
Holy fuck, you really love him.
he's just such a nice guy.
He is really
nice.
nice.
Hate this person.
I like his perspective on getting like the new like kids He-Man line that's out, and just like him comparing it obviously to like, he's the He-Man historian,
Yeah, true.
So every colorway, no matter how obscure, is like, yeah, it's a kid's toy, but kind of has this colorway that reminds you of this like obscure He-Man from the OG line. So that kind of stuff is fun, all credit to that.
Whenever like we cross paths at like Toy Fair and stuff, like Dan's the man. Always the best. Big shout out Pixel Dan. I know you're watching, brother.
I always run into him at the NECA booth, and he's the biggest NECA fan too. Aside from
he really
is the best.
Him and his family are on the couch right now listening to this.
I hope together. And that's why we keep it clean every week, because we know that they're watching.
Hey man, Dan's watching this. We gotta clean it up.
Right.
That's right. This is the Christian A.C.B.A. podcast.
Oh my god, born again.
All right. Okay. Speaking of. No,
sorry. Are we done stalling? I thought we were waiting for the light count to hit 69.
Oh yeah,
clean family show.
We're not starting this show until we hit 69 on the likes, brother.
Yeah, this is customary, but yeah. What do we got?
I guess we've talked about literally nothing for long enough. Let's get into these topics, baby. There's not much.
We're hoping Boog could pop in here. He might still.
He might. I don't know. We might blow through the, like I said in the chat, we might blow through the entire show before he makes it. But Boog's got his boots to the ground right now.
Yeah, he'll show up at the end after the Full House theme plays.
What?
He's on the block right now as we speak.
Today's topics are Mezco, SHF, Mythic Legions, and that's literally it, dog. We have we have like a couple of highlights on what to grind on to look at, but it is a pretty light week. Next week, I want to do spins for October, but I also want, we could have done it this week, but I want to have like something kind of special-ish set up to where like whenever we eliminate a day, maybe we look at like a highlight from that day or something like that. And that's just not something we can just like do off the fly. So it takes some planning, but hopefully next week. Fabio, take us to the skies, baby.
Well, the let me assure you, there was a phenomena in the air, and our satellite defense systems were successful in intercepting it. A sample was recovered, and we are now talking about it in full past tense. This has already happened. We've had a full investigation. All right, so on Wednesday, it's been a quiet couple of weeks, for Mezco, even acknowledged by the email that we got early in the morning on Wednesday from good old Slugfest, saying, hey, it's been a long time no talk. We got a drop coming at 1 p.m. Eastern, so at 10 a.m. for me. The speculation was rampant. They literally gave us a 2-hour notice essentially to get our affairs in order. I literally
burn
ran
notice,
to
if you
the
will.
ATM and deposited some checks that I had gotten just to make sure I had a nice cushion there. And came back and our boy. First of all, there was all the speculation, like I said. There's all this stuff that we kind of know already exists that they haven't, given us yet. Like we've had teasers for the new Nosferatu, like I told you about, Poncho, and this could have been it. Given that we're still sort of in that weird spooky season towards the tail end of it. I guess now that daylight savings is done. But like there's the Yellow Krieg, the Murder Hornets. That's something that could drop at any point because we've had all the 3 other colors and we know that is conceivably the next one. The crew for the Nautilus is also a potential candidate for a thing that's out there that could drop. A URL has been found. There is a placeholder link. There's not an active page yet, but it is one of those things that's possible given how prominent it was in the Captain Nemo like images. So cool. All that stuff was on the table. Could have been the Wednesday drop. But then 10 a.m. came for me, and it was just a brand new, this was a true surprise. We did not know that it was always in the realm of possibility that they would do a variant for Vapor, but we had no indication that it was ready to go. So this was a buy now, in stock thing. It was in stock for about, 30 minutes. Then it went to waitlist for maybe 15, and then went to sold out. So this is why we talking about the sample being recovered, because we are talking about this in the past tense.
You just had to be there.
Sell out. It was a sneak drop. You had very short notice. Even some of the hardcores missed this one. My friend Demo God Collector slept on this one.
But it was up for so long.
It really was
up for 30 minutes, just a reasonable amount of time for an in-stock drop, if you're anyone that follows this stuff.
That's crazy.
Certainly enough time to actually go through the listing
and
know what you're buying before you buy it.
It felt like this was an hour.
It really felt like an hour.
Yeah, I'll have to maybe check my timestamps on that.
Check the receipts.
Go back to the receipts and let us know, man.
But either way,
check the time charts.
This is a cool little release. It's basically just another palette swap for, it's par for the course for a lot of their variants. Some kind of red and black kind of motif to it. This time with a more predominantly white. And that's why, Poncho, I love the title of the podcast today, because this is legitimately Slim Shady Vapor right
Absolutely.
Here. I love, some of the cool color swaps work really well for it. I think one of the things I liked the most on it was the black jeans with the white stitching. I think that was pretty tight. He's got a long sleeve shirt with a cool, I know this is a New York kind of based character, but referencing some of the bad boys of New Jersey, Skid Row with that Youth Hostile, which is one of their title tracks for sure. Good stuff. Vapor, the same accessories, just palette swapped. You know them, you love them. Now in a different flavor. All right. And you did actually have, like you said, a good amount of time to even think about getting this. And a lot of people's minds, even if they were debating jumping on this, a lot of people's minds were kind of made up for them, because while this was up for sale, people started getting the charge notification for the High Roller box.
Oh yeah,
the SummerCon exclusive. Of course, that was way back in, I don't know,
the summer.
June, July, the summer. Yeah, we've had another con since then, so it's we've been waiting a minute for this box, and it's finally starting to charge. And of course, this is a hefty thing. It's a bundle, so not having to pay full price for an in-stock thing, kind of sways the favor for wanting to save that money for this box. You don't want to get 2 big charges like that on top of each other.
Yeah, this as a person in California, this is $198 for me.
Oh,
really? Damn.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you looked at your receipts, Fabio, but you and me, we're paying $198.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go back and check. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a fact check, a little political fact check.
I was like, man, because I was debating that Vapor, and then I looked at. I was like, let me check how much my casino was. Then I was like, damn, man, that NRD didn't take away shit. Like,
No, but then RD, I think it
fuck
was
yeah.
still like basically this price. It was like 152 for me.
Yeah, damn. So I just,
So
fuck me
you
up.
had to stay liquid and get ready for this charge. So that
Brother.
may have tipped a few people off of getting negative zone vapor over here.
Evil vapor.
Yeah, slime pit vapor.
Oh my god.
Either way, really cool. I don't think he comes with anything new on the figure himself, other than it being a palette swap. But here's what got a stupid stand like me. What if, okay, boys, remember how he comes with a hat? What if you got a hat to go with him? So when you put this figure in your pocket, you and your little pocket figure can be wearing the same hat.
Oh my fucking god.
Represent with the official Hoods cap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
No? But he's got a new hat. That's right, Devilish Genius.
This has "My cousin makes hats" written all over it.
Yeah, look, but it's got the Hoods embroidery on the back. Come on.
Support a local business.
Yeah, he used to tag when he was in high school.
Oh, I guess the new thing with him is
the hood.
Molotovs. He didn't come with the Molotovs in the OG version.
Did he not have like that ski mask in the OG version either?
He had the balaclava, yeah, but it was black.
Oh shit. Man, I have not messed with that thing enough.
Yeah, dude. A lot of people are putting it on the Black Skull's Death Brigade. It looks pretty sick.
Isn't that canvas new too?
This is the little notebook he comes with.
Oh, it's the notebook. I thought it was like a canvas you spray.
You know, now
same stuff.
Now I'm kind of regretting this because now I can't make my wedding custom George Costanza with the black Tims.
Oh no.
Did you spray paint your Tims?
I can't take them off.
Oh my god. Punker Mike, chiming in. Hood's hat coming to a Simi Valley thrift near you.
That's the place to go, man. Simi Valley.
So good. So. See, that's called a callback, ladies and gentlemen.
That's so good.
That looks like a hat that somebody who took a trip to NYC not that long ago got on.
Yeah.
Everybody wears this hat in this city, buddy.
Yeah. I guess the next thing they got to do is include like a full clothing set. Like we need the bubble vest, we need the hoodie,
oh my
we need
God.
the youth hostile shirt. We are the youth hostile. Really,
what everybody's asking for, man.
Yeah, dope stuff. So that was the Vapor Burner edition. Bro. Speaking of Simi Valley, like, do you burn?
Speaking of,
do you burn, bro?
Yeah. I heard Wade doesn't burn.
Oh my god!
If anyone has never watched The Real Bros of Simi Valley, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yo, Xander, man, get your boy.
That's right. You mean
Why is he looking at me like that, dog? This hawk fool? He just popped up out of nowhere.
And then the Casino La Cucaracha box again is charging. We should start seeing movement on that next week. And to remind everybody, it's the big con box with the fun graphics and the stickers and the playing card set.
Wow.
And the poker chip that you had to kill Benny for, who shot you in the head at the beginning of the game.
Oh my god. They put me in a shallow grave.
The return of the Pink Skulls Chaos Club. Everyone's wanted the Pink Skulls, but not
the only way I'll ever own them.
Yeah, we got Pink Skulls at home.
That's right.
We got Pink Skulls at home.
Wait, Boog's here. Do the intro.
Hello, gentlemen.
What up?
How's it going?
We're talking about the Casino Gomez box that we're about to get next week.
Yes. Everybody's got charged, huh? We all copped that, huh? Was that it's not a trifecta. What do we call that?
No, only Poncho didn't get it, I think.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, happy now, Poncho?
My bad.
Not even for the new hoverboard, Poncho?
Sorry.
Hoverboard. It looks like an unpainted pit bull, man. Come on.
There's something else that they charged for too, no, something else that went up for pre-order. Y'all talked about that yet?
Yeah, we talked about the Vapor just now. We just finished talking about that, so that's about it. Just the new stuff that dropped, plus the stuff we're being charged for. So next week should be another expensive one for Mezco, depending on what's charging next. We're still on deck for the fall con exclusive, which was the Captain Nemo. Hopefully we don't see his crew until we actually have that Captain Nemo in hand. I mean, just as a general business practice, if that's something they have ready to go, then just wait for us to even like the original first.
Yes.
Did we make enough jokes about equal opportunity vapor? And
Yeah, we're waiting for you.
Yeah, we can throw in a few more. What you got?
Uncle Ruckus's favorite vapor.
Uncle Ruckus's favorite vapor.
Look at that beautiful porcelain skin.
We already got negative zone vapor. We already got Slim Shady vapor.
All gases matter vapor.
Yeah, I was I don't know. I was on the fence, and then at the last moment I was like, I do want the black hoodie and the black jacket, and like that looks like it's the same hoodie that we got with the Netflix Punisher though, right?
He didn't come with a hoodie. He came with just like the long sleeve.
Oh, no, I'm lying. I always put the hoodie on him. That hoodie came from one of the other Gomez figures. Okay, we've seen that before for sure.
Yeah, in some way. I mean, it's always it's hard to call it reuse because it's always usually like a new pattern because this is for the kind of smaller body, I guess. It is the same tailoring as like the OG one, it's the same accessories. The jacket is the only thing that's like the same color because that was like that weird gray color too. But either way, yeah, there's a lot of potential for good stuff over here, especially to the all black hoodie.
Did we all cop that?
Negative.
I did.
No.
This was. I mean, it's already one of the hottest figures of the year, the regular version, and any of these variants, good luck trying to get them aftermarket. So it's one of those things that, in general, you always kind of get these exclusives, and then it's good trade bait down the line if you don't necessarily want them. Probably a good thing to get to trade for a Conan if somebody's holding off on one of those.
You know what? You know what I think I'm gonna do? Because I don't need a white vapor. I'm good with the blue vapor, but I think I'll keep all the accessories and soft goods and stuff that I want and just offer up the body.
I mean, the body itself is usable for a lot of stuff too. Pop one of the Tom Holland heads on there, and then
super nice. Yeah, it's a good buck.
If it wasn't for the high roller box, I would have gotten it. But $191 with the high roller box and then this vapor, yeah, there's just no way.
Yeah,
I'm not about to spend $400 on Mezco.
That's almost $300. Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
On, man. Not me, brother. Can't do it.
It's a tough time to be dropping two back to back, especially like that. They did warn us, but they didn't say like, by the way, it's gonna happen like the same day.
Bastards.
All right, so that's I think it for Mezco. What else we got?
Before we move into SHF, Andrew Glidewell hit us with $5. He said, "Getting out of the Mezco game because I fell hard into Lego collecting and can't sustain both."
Oh my God. Lego collecting can get so insane.
No. It's one or the other, 100%.
Absolutely. Yeah. How can I sell this?
More and more. I mean, that's how it is across the board. I mean, so many companies are doing so much crazy stuff that and so many of similar properties that you kind of pick the medium that you like and then go hard on that one company. It's hard to cross-pollinate and sustain a bunch of different lines.
Yeah, he asks for advice. How can he sell this fast and easy? Yo, join a Mezco group, dude. His Mezco figures.
The Mezco groups, Mezco, I mean, the 112 Collective, like, subreddit is a good place in general, but on Reddit, you can probably go on Toy Exchange and find some buyers there.
Absolutely.
Mezco groups are definitely good for like buy, sell, trading, and then there's also the Discord. There's like a lot of Discord.
Yeah, there's a huge Discord. Trading. That one Discord that turned into a regular toy thing, but used to be just Mezco.
yeah. Toy Migos have a Discord. R/Action Figures actually. So if you go to the Action Figure subreddit, there's a link to the Discord there, and then there's a buy, sell, trade page right there. So yeah, definitely. Speaking of cross-pollinating, that's one you got to hit a lot of platforms. Facebook is probably the biggest, like you'll reach a wider audience, but you may, depending on the group, you may have to cut down on a few deals because they're very quick to call people scalpers over there.
True. The A.C.B.A. Discord has a buy sell trade channel too. So
yeah,
just make a template listing and then just blast it, dude.
And definitely look through and see a bunch of other listings. I wouldn't go by eBay prices. Try to see what's like sold on the Facebook pages and the Discords and all that
and the
stuff too.
groups.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
You know what, Bobby? I wanted to ask you, since we're on your topic.
Oh,
You didn't have any desires to go to DesignerCon, man?
I'm going tomorrow. Actually, I meant to mention that. That's
Oh,
why
hell yeah.
I'm wearing Kevin's shirt right here.
Oh,
I'm
beautiful.
gonna probably meet up with Kevin tomorrow real quick. I got a dinner I gotta make in the evening, but I'll be there during the day. You know, probably just shy of when the con closes.
Yeah, I saw a picture of Kev on Instagram. He was in Cali. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna go out, see hopefully him and Adam as well, and then go and just check out the con. I wasn't really going with the intention of like buying anything. There's not really anybody with exclusives to speak of that I'm really looking for, but it's a cool con. You know, it's fun to walk around for sure. I'll spend the day doing some fun stuff.
Yeah, Kevin and his whole crew are there, like all the enablers
the
and
whole
stuff.
enablers crew was there. That's right.
They are, yeah, super great.
Just enabling people. You know what I mean?
That's it. Before one more super chat, Mr. Bug just hit us with 10. Great name. Ever just get so tired of waiting for a company to make a character you want, so you just customize one yourself? That's me with Punchline from DC. Thanks, Mezco, Purple Catwoman, for being the perfect base. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's really weird that they haven't made Punchline. She's been Joker's girl for a minute, so that is weird.
It's one of those things where as soon as it's happened to me enough times where I make a custom and then immediately it's announced by the company.
Becomes a figure.
In general, I just have a rule of like, I'm just going to wait for the company to make them.
Yeah, I'm a chill.
Unless it's something super obscure that they're never going to do. That's, you know, not worth totally destroying a figure over.
Very true.
Yeah.
All right, next up is SHF.
Is it just that blank, that very blurry picture you sent me?
That's it.
This is it, huh?
This is it. It's all.
You
know what?
That's
all we need.
It was like during a video, right?
Okay, so this is what we're looking at is a Ponzi scheme of Power Rangers, right? So there's a dude at the top, and then people at the bottom kick up to him, and then the people in the middle kick up to the people just below.
True. Hey, you know what? It works. First of all.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure the guy at the top.
You don't need to. You don't need to worry about Steve. He drives a Corvette. He's doing just
He's
fine.
doing just fine.
He's doing just fine.
Absolutely.
So here's the deal. Okay, I recruit 3 more people, and then the 3 people under me recruit 3 more people. And
you're looking
the more
at it
people
wrong.
we recruit, the more money we make. It's not even a pyramid per se.
Around. You know, if you look at it upside down, it's a upwards wealth funnel.
Wealth funnel.
Yeah, and it was so funny that we low key went off about this last week, I think, or maybe the week before. We were like, man, SHF, they need to get it together, man. Super Sentai's not getting shit. And look at this.
That's it. Yeah, they stopped doing. SHF stopped doing Sentai stuff. What, right after Go Buster, probably, Rick? I want to say.
Yeah, I think Go Buster was the last one that they did.
It's either Go Buster or A.C.B.A Ranger that killed the line. Oh no.
And it sucks because A.C.B.A Ranger's so fun, and there wasn't even that many figures. Like, man, if this is what killed your line, then y'all really didn't have it worked out at all, did you?
Yeah, there's 5 A.C.B.A Ranger figures. There was 6 or 7.
There were 6. There were 6 because there was the first 3, and then it was their second season looks where he had the waifu armor and.
Well, then there's another one where he had the gold armor, so that's 7. Oh, yeah. And then there was Delu Knight, which is 8, and then the henchman, which is 9. So actually, it's quite a lot. But then they had plans for like civilian heads too, which were just anime heads. Oh my god, so great.
So civilian heads.
Oh, here we go.
Boy.
But yeah, man, this is great news. Like we've talked about it religiously every single time we bring up like Lightning Collection and stuff. SHF is like the godfather of like Sentai Power Ranger figures. Like that's how we were all exposed to really great Power Ranger figures. Like I'm sure everybody has experience with getting the Mighty Morphin line, importing it, and then like scouring for a pink and yellow, and then giving up when they can't find one for retail.
I've only ever had the Ninja Storm, the red, blue, and yellow.
Whoa.
I know, I
go
deep.
This is great news right here. They have, of course, like Zenkaiser is like the main one, the guy right in the middle, which is like the newest current Sentai season. And like I remember like when Zenkaiser first came out, they showed off like another articulated line that wasn't like so great, and I just remember like thinking like, oh my god, why the hell isn't SHF making Sentai stuff anymore?
Yeah, like you remember like I want to say like 3 years ago, the Super Sentai that it never got imported here was one where they're all train people and their face masks were train tracks.
Yes.
I was like, oh man, I can't wait until that one comes here. And when it gets SHF, and they were already fucking dead by then.
There's no way. They'll never adapt like a train specific Sentai for over here.
Yeah, man. I was going to say, man, these Thomas the Train kids are in for a fucking surprise. What happened to Thomas and James? They're transforming into a fucking Megazord, man.
Isn't there what's the team? Isn't it one of these Power Rangers teams that looks like the Backyardigans? What am I thinking of?
I don't.
Is there?
There's something where the villains. Oh, it's
fake Dragon Ball art.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's fake Dragon Ball Super art. Gods of Destruction look like the Backyardigans. I remember that.
That's what I'd like to see, though.
Oh yeah, of course.
I want to see Ultra Instinct versions of all of the Blues Clues hosts, please.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Now you're really talking.
But this, stuff. I mean, looks great. I can't wait.
Is this literally it, like that we've seen for this?
I mean, these are all like like everybody but the guy in the middle is an old figure.
Okay.
So it is what it is. Like, if they only revive this to give us Zenkaiser, then I'm honestly fine, man. Because I really like Zenkaiser designs. I think they're really, really cool. I would hope they give us like, I don't know, man. Like at this point, like Lightning Collection is so affordable at this point, and they're good. Like they're just good, right? Some of them are great, but most of them are just good. So like it's just gonna be really tough. Like if Lightning Collection does a team, and then SHF does the exact same team, like what are you gonna do? I don't know. If they like update it, so if every figure moving forward has like the new articulation that like these Kamen Rider figures have, then it's like a no-brainer for me, obviously.
Yeah, like if they do, like right now the Kamen Rider line has a line called Shinkocho Seiho, where it's like super fucking updated articulation and like accuracy look wise, then yeah, for sure. Like if they do like a Shinkocho Seiho like Super Sentai, game over. Like I'm fucking in there. And yeah, I'd love that.
That's it. That's really all it would take for me.
All right.
But yeah, this is it. I mean, it's not a lot of news, but it's great news for sure.
It is news. News to me, at least.
Oh.
And like I know that we talked about it a little bit before about like the confusion of licenses. So like, Hasbro owns Power Rangers, but Power Rangers and Super Sentai are technically different properties, even though Power Rangers uses, I mean, at this point I don't think Power Rangers uses any Sentai footage anymore, if not just a small tiny bit. Like their newest one.
I'm sure if there's anything that's expensive to recreate, they'll just, pay to use it. But yeah, like you said, very, very, very minimal, I believe.
Yeah, I think maybe if anything, it's Zord stuff that they may be reusing.
Yeah, and it makes sense because those suits would be super expensive to make.
Yeah, and like the city and stuff too. So like, I don't know. But yeah, like now, like Power Rangers really doesn't use any Sentai footage. So like Hasbro is still cool with like the Power Ranger stuff, but like if SHF like really digs deep into like Sentai specific stuff, That would be like the perfect like marriage, the perfect way for these two lines to like coexist.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
And
That's it?
another way that this line could win is like you said earlier. If we start getting like Japanese actors' head sculpts,
Oh, it's over.
it's fucking that's like the perfect like, hey man, this is Japanese, that's American. Here's the line that we drawn. That'd be great.
If they could
Literally
do a
over.
good job on those head sculpts.
Yeah. They
Wow,
got
let's no need to bring reality into this.
All right, that's it for SHF. Next up is Mythic Legions. You said
Hey,
you have something set aside for that, right?
like a Pavlovian response. We got Trevor salivating in the chat now. It's Trevor. Who wanted to make sure I saw this. So yeah, thank you for reminding me because I actually did forget about this. But as usual, like we always bring up the listing, but he wanted to share some like better pictures so that we can like zoom it in and stuff because we have all the individual waves and everything, the individual figures in the wave. But he Trevor, of course, 112 Trevor, 1/6 shooter, as I guess everybody knows him, did share some photos with me of the new wave from Mythic Legions now up for pre-order.
Hell yeah,
called
let's go.
Poxis.
Whoa. The next strain of COVID.
There is some serious there's some serious pestilence in the air here.
Poxis.
Is that the Joker's horse?
Is that the Joker's horse?
It is just a pustulent equine beast.
Jared Leto plays a horse.
Right. So we'll go through the listing in a sec, but let's take a look first of all at the Poxis wave. Some seriously bad nasty boys here. How do I like drag?
You about to get canceled like Chet Hanks, bro. You better stop that.
Well, I mean he's an icon,
He goes to Sandals, Jamaica one time with his lady, and this is what happened.
Although I will say his tattoos are questionable. There's some this Illuminati stuff, like naughty, like Santa's list on there. But yes, Trevor did share with me these great pictures of the Poxis wave.
All right, very good.
These are fantastic. First of all, the soft goods game, out of this world right now.
Let's go.
Look at this sorcerer right here.
Yes. It's sorcery, how good it is.
Look at this. And of course, Four Horsemen partnering once again with CJS. I'm doing the soft goods on here. Combined with their amazing like armor piece sculpts and their bodies underneath. Like this looks
so look at the drapery.
Such drapery. Look at the sash on here. The embroidery.
Sash game is strong.
Really, really good. Look at the little vials on the belt. I mean,
Fabio, you are really a slut, aren't you?
Soft goods slut.
They got me for real this time because I love the soft goods and I love this genre altogether. Like if it wasn't enough, like Mythic Legions was already kind of my thing because I'm such a high fantasy fan from way back, unironically. So this kind of thing, like I'm looking at this and it's like a warlock from Warcraft, and we got one of like the demon. This looks straight out of Burning Crusade right here.
It really does.
Any soft good stuff that they have, if CJ's really on like complete creative control, it's gonna be top notch because he's like a fucking perfectionist. So
true,
right?
Yeah,
and they're going all in with more effects as well. So we got some cool spell effects for the sorcerer here, for the staff. We got some like magic effects around this demon guy. The plague horse right there.
Guy over there. Holy cow!
Look at this. Just an undead. Like this looks like one of like the Lich King's 4 horsemen.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy. And then the djinn right here.
I was about to say this guy looks mad
kind
Indian.
of like a genie, but it's a djinn.
Yeah, this is
crazy.
like a demonic production of Aladdin.
Yeah. Look at the sash and the loincloth and everything on it, whatever this is called, like the tunic bottom.
Yeah.
Like this is just insane. And then the fact that it's on like that bigger buck, you know, is so sick.
True, true.
Kind of like one of those troll dudes, right? Or one of the
And,
like the Titan big boys.
Yeah, some very
So-
good reuse here. That looks
Right.
You know, that's how you do it.
This looks like right here. This looks like Sylvanas Windrunner from the Undercity from Warcraft.
Absolutely.
So really sick. And then that's Poxus, and then this is Basilia,
Oh man, look at that. big dude on the
Gandalf.
left.
right? Look at that.
Gandalf.
Look at this dude. Straight up Gandalf out of like the 70s Hobbit animation. Right?
Really? Yeah, truly.
Hell yeah, man.
Look at that. So good with the little pouch right there. Come on, the little coin purse,
That's it.
little scroll on the back right here. I mean, it's so cool. Look at this.
How many video games have we seen that in the past?
You know,
Too many. That's your Zenzu
So
bean
cool.
pouch right there.
Right?
look with the spell effect once again here. Looking sick. Look at this troll right here with all like the moose like
Yeah.
parts on him. Like
Moose
he just
parts.
skinned a moose and he's just wearing the parts.
Moose
Yeah,
parts
that's
unknown.
Yeah, hopefully not the knuckle, but I digress.
Oh man.
And then look
That
at
guy's
this
messed
giant
up.
dragon dude.
Yeah,
Straight
that
out
one's
of
crazy.
Blackwing Lair right here.
You're a little blurry. I don't know if it's just me.
Am
I think it's just when he's moving around.
Yeah, it's good. Okay.
All right, it's good now.
You know,
Hey,
other
why
kins
does
unite.
why does homie next to Gandalf look like LeBron James?
Oh my god.
We need
Yeah.
to take a peek at that hairline and see for sure. But
That's
I
right.
know. Then we'll know. We'll really know. Maybe somebody's a big Lakers fan on the Horseman. Huh?
The real greatest comeback in NBA history. Yeah, I don't know what his like this dude right here, his class or whatever is, but he just looks amazing. I love the cloak. I love the tunic. This is just so cool.
I would, like maybe a battle mage type deal because he has like heavy armor
Yeah.
on or like medium armor.
Yeah, and he's got the staff here, you know.
Looks very Eastern.
Yeah, he looks
Trevor
like a red
says
guard
he's
for
he's
sure.
bald.
Okay, he's bald.
Whoa.
All right.
Oh, then he's
Okay.
really LeBron James.
Okay, all right. It's Uncle Phil, he says.
He's the future LeBron James when LeBron James just embraces his baldness and just says fuck it.
Yeah.
Well,
When he finally just lets it go. Hopefully he doesn't
Yep.
turn into those people that like tattoos his hairline
I hope he does.
on his
Oh,
head.
no.
It's pretty good
Oh
when they do that.
I for one support him.
Let
You guys never
Let
voted
it
for
go,
LeBron.
man.
You're all bandwagoners.
it go, man.
Either way, yeah, this is really sick. I absolutely
When's,
love the
when's the
designs,
whole-
just the offerings of this wave. So let's take a look at what we got individually here. So the whole wave pre-order all in $480, pretty average price
Hell yeah, dude.
for what you get here for.
I
Mythic
I
Legions.
love this horse sculpt. So yeah, this is obviously the same one as the one that I just recently shot, actually, but with a little more with a different saddle and obviously all of these little nasty chicken pox things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
different
same
head
head.
and like a different like hair piece for sure. But
Mhm.
the rest
But
of it
you know
seems
all
about
this.
the same. Maybe
Did
those
you get one of
different.
those horses, Fabio?
I haven't gotten one yet, but I am in the
Mm.
market for one.
You can take the head and everything off. Like every part can pretty much come
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
That's how they made the Minotaurs
Right.
or the Centaurs.
think
And then
those
you can
guys
get
like
just the
dance.
magic effects. $12 for a pack of magic effects is
Damn.
freaking solid.
That's actually very good.
That is
Yeah,
a
that's
crazy
a hella
price.
good deal. What is going
Right?
on, man?
So
They're
here's the
giving
evil
these away,
effects.
keeping it real.
Here's the heroic effects. You know, all this stuff. This is great. That's all pre-order. Obviously, like if you do the pre-order through Four Horsemen or through Store Horsemen, if you will, you do you pay it up front and then it ships. You get free toys later on. If you want to go through like BBTS, it'll be a little more expensive, but you'll pay for it when it actually ships.
What's that? What's that $12 turn into for BBTS? $20?
I could check. I don't know if it's
With the
up
old
yet.
go
Should
up.
be. It usually goes up when it's done. I'm not sure because I know they put in like a certain allotment of their orders.
Yeah, I think it'll show up when it's done because as soon as they're like sci-fi one like was finished on Store Horseman, that's when BBTS stuff went up.
Oh, okay.
Well, they have a few in stock on.
We're not going to see these on BBTS until January then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's when it closes. Damn.
Yeah, I gotta say, there's quite a few Mythic Legions in stock on BBTS right now. So if anybody's looking to get a collection started, some pretty good stuff available over there. Just saying.
Remember when
send
Mythic
them a link.
Legions
Send them
was
an
only
affiliate
those
link.
birds?
When it was what?
Remember that? Remember when Mythic Legions was only those birds?
Oh hell yeah! I had that whole set.
Yeah, the Gothitropolis Ravens.
Gothitropolis Ravens, yeah.
When they do this dude in like red and black, I mean, straight out of Blackwing Lair, that may get me.
It's over.
That's like if I could make my Warcraft character out of Mythic Legions pieces, I would be so happy.
I mean, eventually it's gonna come to that. Like,
yeah, I would very much like that. Starting with some enemies as well. Yeah, the wizard dude. Standard price as far as the pre-orders for Mythic Legions. $37 is the new standard price. It used to be $35, but now you're getting all the soft goods. You're getting all this. Definitely, the quality is increasing along with the price. So no worries there. But even just the weapons pack. That's cool. Look at this. You get a fucking tome. Come on, a tome. Come on,
$15. Fabio, come on.
With a real chain. That alone is look the spell vials and all the scrolls. You fools.
All right.
Come on. What's there to hate?
You're gonna talk to you're gonna disrespect me, the guy with a $15 weapons pack? Come on.
How many are included with this?
Let's see. $15 weapons pack. Come on.
You get one of each. Okay. You get one hand pack, one effects pack, of each, and then a weapons pack in addition to all the figures. So the all-in more and more is seeming like the way to go.
Hell yeah.
Boog, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a couple of the Space Legion dudes. The what's the proper name? I'm fucking that up. Sorry.
Cosmic Legions.
Cosmic Legions. So yeah, I don't know. I keep looking at the more like deluxe size figures here. They just look so good for like enemies
really
for
do.
damn man.
Yeah, this Jin right here is just nuts. I mean,
looks like my uncle Devender.
He needs a few more arms, I think.
Yeah.
Number
When
one
we're
race
around white
relations
people, we call him
podcast.
Uncle Dave.
Whoa.
I'm just talking about my uncle.
I'm being theologically correct. Come on.
Right.
All right.
This is gonna
this
be
dude right here
this is
too.
gonna be a very out of left field reference. But that necromancer guy looks like the main character of the video game the guy from Grandma's Boy makes.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my
They're seeing
God,
Grandma's
that's a deep cut,
Boy
bro.
and he's making that video
Yeah.
game, looks just like him. I was like, oh shit.
You know that video
Also,
game was real? It just got canceled.
Really?
Yeah, it was a
Really?
real
God.
game.
Serious?
Demonic?
Yes, it was real, and then it got canceled.
Demonic?
Oh,
And
I
then
didn't
there's
know
an
that.
early build available online that like leaked when like someone bought like a development kit Xbox in like Seattle or some shit like that.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
That's hilarious.
I think this is such a great one right here. This like
Yeah.
lich. It's like
I'm also
I didn't even notice it was like bug parts.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I didn't realize there was such a bug motif to him, but it's nuts.
It's a lot going
bugging
on
out.
here, man. This guy is the final boss for sure.
Oh
Truly,
my god, yeah.
he's the most disgusting thing
He
I've ever
is
seen.
the Poxus. Look at him.
You got to defeat the horse and then him, and then he mounts the horse, and you got to defeat him together.
Yeah, that's patient
Hey
zero.
man, if we're going by Berserk rules, this horse is gonna be formidable.
Yeah. No.
Shout out to Punker Mike. He'll know what I'm talking about.
No.
Oh my god.
Hilarious.
Hey, so I got the Dark Wizard picks. Says
After deep
Trevor.
cuts, Easter egg
Yeah,
full episode. Here we go.
yeah. This is deep cuts only night.
All right.
Look at this dude. Oh my god.
Look at this
Just
dude.
the dark wizardry of him. My goodness.
Dude, this guy, he looks like he's gonna betray Gandalf. Tell you that.
He's not just a sorcerer. He's got me ensorcelled. You know what I mean?
This is him right after coming out for the first time after COVID. See how long.
This robe looks like it's stitched together out of little pouches of Crown Royal.
Oh my god.
He just
To
stitched
really
up
show
all the
off his
ones he's been
tremendous wealth.
using.
Oh my god.
Like, you know what? How
That would
much
have been
Crown
really
Royal have
funny if
we
they had like
drank?
one of those little satchels that actually looks like the little like bags that they put the Crown Royal on.
Right.
Saved all the bags during the pandemic, man.
This is so good. I mean, I just how do they continue to just knock it out of the park like this? Like they know what the heck they're doing over there. I would go as far as to say that these four horsemen have really got it in the bag.
God.
Here's Uncle Phil.
Not in front
What
of
is he?
not in
Exactly?
front of LeBron.
Phil.
He is he's a spellcaster and a soldier. So I guess he is kind of like a battle mage.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Zindu
Maybe a spell sword.
Oh, spell sword.
Well, he's not using a sword. So battle mage I think is appropriate here.
He's a wizard, Harry.
Oh my goodness, look at this. I mean, this could just be this could just be a wizard in Camartage, and your Doctor Strange could hang out with him. He's huge and jacked, but they could be friends.
Or this could be a guy from Witcher. He could be from Aretusa, man. There you go.
Look at this drapery on this cape. My goodness.
The pleats.
The pleating. Jesus.
CJ,
right.
you son of a gun, you did it.
I think we've gushed enough over this. Oh, the 2-pack of these dudes. Okay, I didn't notice there was a 2-pack as well. So the two of them together, $90 is great.
Oh, Mamma Mia.
He's horsing around now.
That is a very good deal for $90.
That is a great value, yeah.
That's crispy.
That's one Mezco.
Why does this guy need a horse? He's got wings.
That's what's crazy. He just latches onto the horse and it flies with him.
Well,
Dude, this guy has no rules, huh?
I'll quote Barry B from B Movie. Do you guys just run everywhere? No.
Oh my goodness.
I wish there was a picture of him on the horse.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
He's on the horse in one of the big pictures,
horse.
right? The ensemble pictures, isn't he?
Yeah, in one of the Trevor pictures he was. Let's see.
Okay, Trevor, show us the goods.
There you go.
There he is. All right, it's doable. I like it, man.
Right,
Next to
spot
the
on.
homie Jin. Next to Poncho's uncle, he said.
Yeah, Uncle Devender, what's up?
Look at this.
Uncle
Cooking
D,
up that
baby.
butter chicken. Hell yeah.
And the necklace on the gin is removable too. Like it's nuts.
Whoa.
Hell
You
yeah.
can have you're telling me that we could possibly have Uncle Devender bare chest?
That's right.
My God.
Yeah, man.
Bare chested,
Like-
barefooted, apparently.
Like how he whips up that butter chicken.
That's exactly it.
Bare chested.
he
Takes that
doesn't-
shirt off. It's too hot in the kitchen, you see.
He doesn't want to get any stains on his shirt.
Exactly.
How
He's gonna
could
burn
you?
himself anyway.
That's incredible.
Really good. Whether he needs the wings while he's on the horse or not, you can't deny. Like, look at this. That is.
Oh, he looks sick, man.
Oh my god.
It's great.
Sylvanas Windrunner over here, whatever her name is. I need to go back and see the
Yeah,
individual
honestly,
pictures of
these
her.
would all also work really well for Witcher, I think.
The race
Yeah.
hate.
Let me see the her with the hood off.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Oh,
Man.
It's a great sculpt.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
super nice.
The volume on her hair. Can I please get her salon?
Maybe it's maybe.
Reminds me of that chick from The Time Runs Out, the Illuminati storyline. She was with the Black Order. What the heck's her name? Somebody in the chat, let me know if you guys remember.
Speaking of drapery, can we God
This guy.
dang it. Oh my
Look at that.
god.
What is that, velvet?
Look at the skirt too. Like, it's so good. You guys. All right. Well, that's I hope that's enough Mythic Legions coverage. I think we've legitimately gushed enough right here. This looks really good. Boog, is the character you're thinking of Black Swan?
Black Swan, yes.
Oh, fantastic. Chat wins again.
Fucker
But
Mike
look
said,
at Tharnog over here.
Fucker Mike asked
think
if
it's
I can
already
get my
Tharnog,
Uncle
right?
Devender
Now that
in a
Halloween
silk
passed?
DBZ soft goods button up shirt. Sure,
Now
why
we're
not?
fucking talking.
Look at this.
I like where your head's at, Punker Mike.
Before we move on in the community, somebody brought up Kyle donated $5. He said, howdy. Hope y'all are having a good night. Don't know if you spoke about this last week, but Beast Kingdom is coming out with a badass Iron Man fig. I just posted the link in the chat. Our chat.
Oh, okay, I see him. What's up with this? Hello.
Hell yeah. This looks sick. I mean, I'm not getting it, but it looks sick.
We've had Samurai, Iron Man. We've had others, I'm sure.
So many to choose from.
Why not? Oh,
how about all the others?
Speaking of cool little medieval things like potions on the belt.
That's it. Yeah, right there. Got his
I don't know if I get
his mana right there.
Here. That seems a little off. Looks cool though.
That's nice, man.
Hey, it lights up too.
I like this.
This is sick,
I could buy this as an 8-inch. You know, that makes sense.
It's a lot though. You see the price?
How much is it? Mother of jeez.
Yeah, I was pretty excited when I saw it until I saw the price, and then I was like, you know what? I don't think I need Iron Man to be a knight anymore.
Search for a coupon through Honey real quick.
Think of a world where Iron Man isn't a knight enough. Cool. Conceptually, I do love it though.
It is super nice. I remember somebody brought it up last week in the chat. They were talking about it. And then somebody said, at what point do you just stop making different Iron Mans? I'm like, never, dog.
Look, this one's already getting a variant.
Oh my god.
Incoming.
Oh my god.
Midas armor.
It's it's what everybody complains about with Hot Toys. Like, oh man, how many Iron Mans are they gonna make? Like, enough to make them back their money? I don't know.
I wouldn't do it for all of King Midas's silver.
Not for all of King Midas's silver.
What's this supposed to be a part of? Like, is this a new sort of venture here, or this is part of some other thing they've been doing?
I think this is pretty new. This one has a cape though. I'm noticing right here. This one does not.
Oh, now Fabio's into it. He sees
okay. Well, as a standalone like armor, why not have like an Iron Man just like sitting in your hall of armor that you never touch, and it happens to be a knight? You know, if you're one of those kind of Iron Man collectors, then you can find a place for this kind of thing in your collection.
You see one little cape, and this guy's getting the wood already. It's crazy.
He also has like the shield logo on his shoulder. You notice that?
It's pretty cool.
Right here.
Shield as in
that's fantastic.
Yeah,
shield.
Let me zoom in. There we go.
Oh, what the
Enhance.
Enhance.
Would you look at that?
All right. That's it for Beast Kingdom. Am I correct?
That's it. Yep. Jamichael hit us with 2. He said, this just makes me want... He was talking about the other Mythic Legions. It just makes him want Darksider figs. I'm with you. That was a great game, too. Hell yeah.
I just had some Darksider the other night. Apple. Really
good. Cap Lives hit us with 5. He said, watching the boys while working on a shot, throwing some love to the #1 Star Wars and wrestling podcast. Hell yeah.
We haven't even talked about those things today, so yeah, that's #1 for sure.
That's it.
Literally, those are the 2 things we have not talked about in any way today.
All right, let's head into some community. Pretty thin list that I curated this week. It's in the chat. There are 2 links in one message.
Very well. Do we want to hit this Snake Eyes real quick, or this Storm Shadow?
Oh, sure, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Just go ahead while I
Bluefin Brands. This guy's yoked. Look at him.
This
he's looking pretty jacked, brother.
He's fucking jacked. Food-Eye model from Flame Toys, nuts.
This is a kit, though. Does it come with the bike for the $45?
I don't know. It doesn't really specify. It probably doesn't. There's no way. I can't imagine. I mean, that bike is way too small for him, #1. But
it wasn't so yoked. He could fit on the bike.
He's bigger than the bike.
It's definitely a crotch rocket.
Looks like the bike might go good with some other 1/12 scale figures, though, for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
that's for
question.
sure.
Definitely worth getting for your GI Joe classifieds. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so our curator Poncho over here. You want to hit the highlights first?
Sure. Real quick, while you were discussing the type of Iron Man collectors, Kyle said he is 100% one of those Iron Man collectors. He will literally buy an Iron Man figure made out of beans. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Please.
I wanted to highlight this one because, great posing all around. He did a really great job of recreating the base image, but I really wanted to highlight this because it was a really great way that he hid the stand. If you go to the seaside right there, he just has the stand hidden by polyester. And it's just a really great way.
Blend it into the background.
Absolutely. It's a really great way to just erase your flight stand by just using something the same color as your background, man. Very easy to accomplish. And it looks like magic, baby.
And that's the way to do the clear stands as well, is to just blast them with light.
True.
And then helping to cover it up with the polyester is
even if it's you going for just some like simple white hot shot, it's good. You'll see Chartemis do that a lot with a lot of his thumbnails. Is just the clear stand with a good amount of light. Sometimes he'll erase them. Sometimes he'll have the stand like right up on the crotch of the figure, but oftentimes it will create a good illusion though.
Hell yeah.
Really good stuff.
That's it.
You love to see it. And yeah, the cover, I mean, the recreation is on point. Look at this.
Yeah, spot on, dude.
Which one's the toys? I don't know either.
Who could it be?
I think you could have swung Godzilla around a bit more though to get him closer and kind of completely in the frame though. Like,
a little more forward, and then it's probably just
like,
the tail just isn't as long either, so you kind of lose that effect of it. But
you know what? I feel like I feel him right here. Like I feel like he felt so accomplished and happy about the Mecha Godzilla pose and everything that he was just like, fuck it, I'm not fucking. I'm not gonna.
This is it.
This is it.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I love it.
Another
How do you
one.
feel about this Godzilla picture?
Yeah, this is crazy.
This one was crazy. Just really great lighting. I love how he just used the cotton right here with different lights. This looks really good. He did disclose that the beam itself is, post-processed with Photoshop just to make the beam brighter. But like all the actual lighting with the polyester and like the cotton is like all practical. It looks really, really great. Very nice stuff, man.
I think he could have just got just a little tighter crop on this, but other than that, it's real nice. Or maybe swung the tail in a little bit more. I don't know. It was just a weird angle with the tail kind of in the foreground. I don't know. Maybe pushed it back towards Godzilla just a bit more. Or again, maybe just a tighter crop. I don't think we needed to see the like very end of the like smoke. If it was just all contained and it was just those three colors around, like I think this would look even better. But yeah, it looks really nice.
I could see, as far as the beam goes, there's times when I think stuff like that is like kind of forgivable as far as the post processing. Like if you do, like Star Wars, like lightsaber effects, it's like pretty forgivable as long as you've gone through and made sure that there's like a practical effect that simulates it at least. So if you have like a green lightsaber effect you're trying to put on, and make sure that your dude has some green light on him, so that when you put the post process effect, it actually looks like it's emitting light. So there's ways to kind of combine stuff like that, and I think he did a good job of that here.
Yeah, just finding a good balance for sure.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
All right, cool. About this one. Oh my god, I saw this earlier. I was dying, dude.
This is great.
Legitimately, I was hoping this would make the cut, and if not, I was going to bring it up. This is combined with the caption. It's great. The Watcher,
the caption
looking
kills
out the window.
It
This
like
is the moment.
elevates it to the next level.
Very funny. Very funny.
The moment Raffi goes down a dark path. I could warn him of the cost, the exclusives, the scalper prices, but I doubt he listens. Really good.
It was really good.
Where it starts like this, right? It's all books, right? And then you could tell he's at the start of his journey because at some point this is all gonna be filled with figures.
Hey man, that's an encyclopedia set right there.
That's
right.
That's an Encyclopedia Dramatica if I've ever seen one.
The World Book Encyclopedia, 5 years worth with all the matching spines. Yeah, this was fantastic. And this is Raffi himself right here. He 3D printed some head and painted.
Yeah.
Whoa.
On the Punisher body here.
If only it were that simple, Fabio.
Yeah, well, we're trying. So 3D head.
So 3D head. I think
he could have had the Watcher a little more out of focus. It's kind of I don't know if it's absolutely necessary, but it would have been, in my opinion, I think it would have looked a little cool. The Watcher was just kind of out of focus a little to give it a little more depth.
Yeah, maybe deeper in the background, like behind whatever this thing is, and this deep backdrop.
Yeah, he didn't even need.
But either way, this is super clever.
Yeah, this is funny as hell.
It's great.
Yeah, I was dying. So congrats to Raffi. He's local around here. I don't think I've ever met him, but I think he's from around here.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, shout out. This is really good. I know him from Reddit as well, so good to see that he's made the transition over to Facebook pretty well.
Yeah, he's been in a group for quite a while.
Yeah, he's been in for a while. But yeah, he's got a couple of B-sides here. This is his setup. So as far as like these buildings right here, it could have been like the Watcher is like behind these buildings. You're like looking over them. You know how he's always like kind of a silhouette in the sky.
I don't think he needed the buildings at all, honestly. Just the kind of like story backdrop would have been enough.
Yeah, I could see that. Either way, very, very good. Just very simple, but you're looking at it in such a single file kind of line that you only need. Oh, look, he's even got a little 112 gaming chair right here. I hope that's an E-Win.
It better be.
It better be, man. That's the only chair we acknowledge on this podcast.
Oh no!
That's right.
What is that?
Is that some feet?
No!
Dear God, no.
Both of
Not the
them.
wiki feet. Come
What
on,
the
man.
fuck are you doing, Fabio?
When you wait, they were there. There's the beach. It was the seaside. He's showing us everything,
It's showing us everything.
That's when you see like the for sale post and it's all like laid out on somebody's bed and you see like their slippers and their bare feet.
Don't even get me started.
Really good. All right, so that's it for Raffi's photo. Good stuff. Grats, Raffi.
Hell yeah.
How about Figure Hunter 89? What's going on with them?
Oh, very funny too.
I like this one.
Oh my God, the brutality.
Yeah, you know what really took this over the top for me? A few things. The cuts here are phenomenal, but the little bit of banana on the end of the blade. Look at that, baby.
Yeah.
That's just the icing on the cake, man.
Yeah, that's fine. Come on, bro. Come on. That's
Even this one, look at this banana.
That is the mind of a madman right there. This dude might be a serial killer, but he could A.C.B.A. for sure.
For sure.
I'm definitely, curious to see what this person's home life is like. Hope everything's okay. Reach out.
He's had some very funny, interesting posts over the years. So this
Really
is not
good, yeah.
this is not a one-off for him.
I guess this is meant to be Peely. Maybe he's sick of Peely.
Could be. Wouldn't be the only
Samurai
one.
Peely. Some nice bananas too. I hope they ate them afterwards.
On this show.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff.
There's
Love this.
one more.
Saturday salvo action. I think.
Yeah, I just
Oh
wanted
my
to
God,
highlight this one just
This is
because it was just very nice. It's just
this is great.
very
So some
simple,
good focus.
really great
There's some
focus.
lo-fi music playing over this.
Absolutely. Very simple,
We're
just
having a
very
chill
I think
study too.
I think Post Malone is playing at that moment.
Right.
He looks a little too calm for Travis Scott to be playing. I'll tell you that much.
Oh man, too early, bro. Too early.
What? It's been like a week. Come on now.
Have some respect, Fabio.
Well, the guy, he's getting worked over for it as he
I
should. So.
saw real quick. I saw a picture of a lady, a Caucasian lady, outside of this guy's home with a sign that says Travis Scott lives here, and like some like thing just kind of like disparaging him and shit. And like, yo, am I bugging, or is this like, how is it his fault? Am I bugging for that, for saying this, or for
Dude,
thinking
not
that?
just not just that.
Man,
Not just that, man. But there is literal video of him doing exactly what everybody was mad that he didn't do. He did stop the concert like 2 times, like try to save people. Like, what the fuck you want this guy to do? He didn't. He didn't.
How did
honestly,
you
yeah, it was
know?
the venue that was really fucked up. I mean, from the beginning, they were letting people like run the gates, and like they had to get horse-mounted police to like intervene like at the gates after like hundreds of people just like tore down the gates, like knocked down the metal detectors, everything, just bum rushed past. Like it's a huge wave of people. So from the beginning,
Yeah,
before the dude even hit the stage, the entire venue was completely out of control. So yeah, I can't say
I
it was
love
entirely the dude's fault.
I mean,
I
but
love the
what do
police
you do
sheriff
as
that's like,
as a
yeah,
performer? What do you do as a performer
I
if like even if it was something as simple as like just a fight breaking out in the crowd? You as a performer, you don't do anything about that. You let the security in the venue handle that, or the people handle that. Your job is to like keep the show going no matter what. It's like if you fall during your performance, you get right back up, you keep performing and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's not his job to go
Yeah.
into the crowd and like,
It shouldn't be his job, but there's people who feel that, in
but to
that
like,
instance, if that is happening, he should have intervened regardless of it being his job to.
but to
But
like
then
but
it's
you know
back to like how much did he really know it was going on? I mean, the dude encourages like, a lot of rowdy action at his concerts in general. So
I mean, but the point is he did intervene. It's just it's
Mhm.
not the death still happened either way though. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Either
And
way, is it just it's a crazy like outdoor festival. People are dehydrated, people are drunk, people are on drugs. All of these factors on top of it just being a rowdy show,
right,
obviously,
yeah.
something like that is going to happen. A
Well,
lot of
I mean,
some things like that are going to
this is
happen.
that shit is a recipe for disaster.
Mhm.
And this is not anything new. This happens
No.
every generation. There is some wild sort of like club venue where tragedy happens, and oftentimes it is
Yeah.
something people getting trampled and smothered and
Not,
crushed and
not
stuff like
Who
that. So,
could forget Woodstock 99, of course, where Limp
right.
Bizkit got blamed because, they played their hit song Break Stuff, and an entire crowd of like rowdy, late 90s angry white frat boys broke stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not just
It
that, but
happened.
like there's always like 2 or 3 deaths every Coachella. Like as fucked
Mm.
up as this all is, it's just all too common at these festivals.
Yeah, it's just such a high profile thing just because, Travis Scott is that artist du jour.
I love that they're all. I love that they're trying to sue Drake, and he did like one song as a guest appearance.
They
That's
didn't
the
even do the
funniest part.
second
Like,
day of the show, of the
no, yeah, they canceled it. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, don't get me wrong. The people who it is the venue's job to protect the people and make sure the venue is secure and make sure that people aren't jumping the fence and trampling others and all of that. So in some way, shape, or form, the venue is going to be responsible. Somebody's going to be responsible. Live Nation or Rock Nation or whoever the fuck the promoters are, I think it's Live Nation, are going to be responsible at some level. But again, to like personally attack Travis Scott and say it's his fault that this shit happened is I just
Right.
find that kind of wild. But yeah, tragic, man. Either way, my condolences to anybody who lost a loved one there, or anybody who got hurt or injured or whatever. I mean, obviously, this is not a hip hop podcast, but again,
No.
The number one hip hop podcast.
Even if you had a bad time, my condolences.
yeah, it's unfortunate. But yeah, man. How do we get on that?
Because Miles is not listening to Travis Scott.
Got it. It was your fault. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was just a cheeky, reference, but we had to turn it into a thing.
But yeah, this is very nice, and I talked about this past week in the group. I had put up a little post just to say like, yo, every shot doesn't have to be action packed and full of 20 X-Men characters and shit for it to be good. Like shit like this is equally as good. It's very nice. It's a piece. It's just a different type of piece. Like it's still very nicely put together, lit. It's got good vibes. It makes you feel nice. It's good, man. Get lost in the photo sometime. You don't need it to be your favorite character or anything to appreciate somebody's art and appreciate the time that they put in to put together some of these things. It's not easy doing this well. Like, you know what I mean? It's easy to just like put your figure on a ground and take a picture, but to really set up the whole scene and do everything, you are the ultimate producer of your work. You're everything in the piece. You are the lighting expert, the camera guy. You're the director. Everything. All right, I'm off a long time. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Well, let's get into the worst things. No, just kidding. Just the what to grinds on.
Okay.
Let's go. There's only a few. I think there's like 4.
Yeah.
But they're very specific.
Very specific, you say. Okay. How about this guy, huh?
Oh yeah. So this is by Gabriel Cano. He is trying to depict Rhino like squishing Spider-Man or stepping on him. Just work on your posing. I guess it kind of looks like he's, I don't know, cuddling up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there needs to be more a sense of impact. Like I guess he's going for like resisting, but
yes,
I think you want to go with like full on like impact. I think that reads a little bit easier than like trying to push off. If it's trying to push off, then you got to go for like a tighter angle to kind of like accentuate the struggle.
Mm-hmm. I would even say like in like a situation like this, like maybe you don't even go for like an impact. Like you kind of go with like both of his feet planted and his back planted and him pushing the foot off,
Yeah.
That would probably be the best thing. And then also just even out your lighting a little bit. It's very clear that you have like one light source like off to the side in the bottom left-hand corner, and it's just like blasting Spider-Man with light. Whereas the rest of the scene is like all very dark. And then you can see
the break in the shadow right here on the backdrop from the light just being like right
exactly
here.
Yeah, like the light is casting a shadow on this skyline, on this like blue sky backdrop. So yeah, just work with some different poses. The best thing to do is really just like act it out, man, or just like imagine like what would be the situation that you're trying to illustrate with like the posing and stuff like that. I do that all the time. So
yeah, maybe like really get out there and try to fight a dude in a like mechanical rhino suit.
Exactly.
Kind of see how it feels, what the posing entails, and then you come back and hit it fresh.
And they get stomped out. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Find a guy named Big Worm.
Right. Maybe get one of those Boston Dynamics robots to box you up a little bit.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah, good stuff. I think posing number 1. Obviously, he has like the elements of it. It's just needs that fine tunement, and the posing number 1 is what's gonna sell it. All right, that's good. About
this one is nice.
Familiar scene.
I would say, so I'm not this far, so I don't know how accurate it is. I think the one thing I noticed was you can see the seam in the backdrop right here.
Right here, yeah.
Maybe just kind of like move your backdrop. It doesn't really seem like.
Seems like it's a shadow too, or maybe it's a crease. Or something
crease,
there.
yeah, where it folded. Ooh, I didn't even think of that.
Perhaps, yeah.
But the main thing I wanted to talk about was like the walking pose is like very exaggerated right here.
Yeah.
Like maybe go for like something a little bit more subtle. Like if you were to like Frozen, this looks fine, but then you have to also think about how this translates into motion. And this dude is like doing like they're not dudes, but like they're both going like this or some shit like that. When they're walking,
they look like those ladies from Austin Powers with the titty guns.
The fembots.
It looks like they have the same walking pose, just
mirrored,
reversed, like mirrored. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this is where you got to think about like how would one of them walk versus the other. That's going deep, but I
True.
think this is the lady, the what's her name? Bo-Katan,
Mm-hmm.
right? So she's like the leader. She's a little more like, maybe standing tall, maybe a little more like upright, maybe a little more like swagger or whatever, maybe a little more commanding. And then this is the Sasha Banks one. Maybe she's got a little more attitude, a little more sass to her walk. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Maybe a little more casual. A little more degaff. Like the Orange
look at Red
Cassidy, if
Dot.
you will.
Look at Mr. Red Dot over there just watching them.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
this guy's just like, damn, they just killed those guys.
Double
I
homicide.
I think it's very easy to like slip into a situation where you have two characters walking and you want it to be very symmetrical and
Yeah.
stuff, but like it's so strange because like the real key to like a photo being symmetrical sometimes is like having stuff not match up.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really make sense, but like it just helps balance the photo out. Like subtle differences in their walking and stuff will really help sell this for sure.
I will say this is a very Star Wars scene. Like the setting, I think is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Like just people watching as main characters do something and walk down a sandy like town street. Yeah, that's perfect.
True. And the posing on the troopers like that are dead is like great.
Oh yeah, we didn't even mention it because like it's just good. Like
yeah, it's great.
It's really good.
So just apply a little bit of that same philosophy to these walking poses, and then you're good to go,
Yeah,
baby.
right. Yeah, just differentiate their walks a little bit, and maybe just simple things like one maybe has the arms straighter, maybe one of them is like putting their guns away, maybe one of them is like holding the gun up here, or like kind of resting it on their shoulder. I don't know how much you can do of that with the single jointed elbows, but you know what I mean. Just find those different things to give them each their own flavor.
Hell yeah. All right, what's the last one? Last but not least.
There's one more after this.
Oh, there is?
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa. Scurry.
Little tuning terrors right here, huh?
Oh, these tunes, they're so terror.
He mentioned that this was his first time using the saran wrap method for simulating water.
I think it's good.
I think it turned out good, yeah.
I think he just needs more light on the backdrop to get rid of these shadows.
Exactly. It's the only reason I wanted to highlight this is because, just like you said, Fabio, more light, just so you don't see the shadows that the cotton is casting. You can also kind of combat that if you just go bigger and pull it farther back, just to where the light isn't as like hard on it. You can also diffuse your light source too with like some paper or a napkin or whatever. Anything to soften that shadow. But yeah, that's it.
Oh, I was gonna say he still did a good job of not letting this very light blue on the shirt blend in with the background.
Very true. And I like how he gave the shark like a little spritz of water too. It's very nice.
Yeah, a little bit on Clint down here and on the bottom as well. Yeah, very, very accurate.
Very thought out for sure.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, just the main thing is those shadows there. And now last one.
Okay.
Let's check it out. What's this?
Oh,
there's color everywhere.
Inspired.
Is this barbecue?
The one
That's
and
him,
only.
baby. There he is. Look at him.
Oh my god. He's
grabbing
just catching
hold
this
of her
lady
ass.
like leaping out of a flaming window, like an exploding window. That's crazy.
It looks like he's throwing her into the fire.
Get
in there!
Yeah, this is like that backwards footage of firefighters where they're like putting people back into the fire.
Oh my god.
That's exactly what this looks like.
This is a G.I. Joe PSA on E-Bombs World.
And
oh my god, yeah.
Look at Jay Jonah in the background is like, dude, he's throwing her back in there.
Somebody stop him.
He's a menace. I highlighted this one just for Old Faithful. Just center your knees, man.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, look at that. What them knees do.
I will say the lighting on this is pretty good. Like he got the fire lit up really well. It's casting a nice like orange light in the rest of the scene.
This backdrop I think could be further back, so it's a little more blurred out.
Absolutely.
You don't see that hard seam right there.
Yeah, just like you said, just a little bit more further away to give it some more depth. And then maybe also play with like your polyester a little bit, like kind of like thin it out. Like it's very thick. Like I understand like smoke, you know, you want like thick smoke or whatever, but it's just a little too bunched up, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's a thick ass boy.
But yeah, that does it, man. That's it for
That does do it.
what to grind on. As always, if you want your photos looked at, just use the hashtag what to grind on in the group, or on Instagram, use what to grind on. More specifically, what to grind on _live is what I usually thumb through, but that's not as, you know, widespread and popular as the original what to grind on. So
right,
that's where we pull from for sure. And then that's it. All right, bye. Hey, welcome to the after show. How's it going?
Hey, I didn't get anything, so
I told you what I got at the front of the show. I've just been buying a lot of house stuff. Like,
oh, good.
It's a lot of like weird house shit. Like, I don't know. None of it's exciting.
Well, maybe we can talk about all the new Disney Plus stuff that got revealed.
Oh sure, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen all this?
I saw like what do you call it? I saw the previews for a couple of this stuff, and then I saw like the big image, all the stuff in it.
Yeah, well, we can check. We can
Moon
give it a
Knight.
little
Moon Knight
ski,
looked really good.
What do you
man.
think?
Talk a little. Capitalive's asking if did he miss the October spins? No, we're doing that next week probably.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be next week because we're not entirely here in full force. Apparently, there's a new No Way Home trailer coming on Tuesday, so get excited for that, everybody.
It's the rumors, baby.
That's the rumor.
The quote unquote final trailer.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
To be quite honest, I'm good with what we have right now. Like, I would much rather not even watch the new trailer. I know I'm gonna, but like, if this was it until the movie came out, I would honestly be okay.
Right.
It should be just more of the 20 minutes. I remember Kevin Feige said like 2 years ago that going forward with trailers, everything we're gonna see is only first 20 minutes and under. They're pretty much never gonna show you anything past the first 20 minutes.
Probably because everything in the third act is always just massively CGI and none of it's done.
Well, was that a rule just for Endgame? Because Shang-Chi is like, they have like almost a lot of the third act in the whole trailer for Shang-Chi.
They do? I thought the furthest that they got was just the Abomination fight.
No, they had like maybe not for like for teasers, I know for sure. They have like him running alongside like that big ass dragon in like a lot of the trailers and stuff. So who knows, man.
All right. Well, as far as the new stuff that was revealed, all right, let's start with some of the hot takes here. X-Men 97 coming back.
Can we just say, you know, that we have somebody on here we often call the prophet, you know, it's Pancho. He often calls a lot of things, but
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, but I've been saying that this shit was gonna come back since forever. When they were on Hasbro CasCon, I was like, oh man, these people are like obsessed with bringing back this show. And Marvel has like not publicly acknowledged them at all. Like they've been campaigning for this shit for like almost 10 years, and they've wanted nothing to do with them until now, baby. Look at
this is a good way to prep the audience for when the X-Men get into the MCU, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So new X-Men coming from the original creators with much of the original cast returning.
Yeah, it's almost all of them.
I'm wondering if it seems like a whole big rollout, a slow rollout, you know, since they had the writers on Hasbro PostCon and like, you know, they doing the Marvel Legends with the old VHS style packaging.
Yep.
And then we get this announcement and like, looks like they
There's a full-on orbital strike assault on our nostalgia.
Yep.
All right, so that's coming. Good stuff. Moon Knight with Oscar Isaac. There's some teaser trailer footage out there as well.
That trailer was perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, very short, you know, which I don't mind. You know, they showed just enough to where I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, we're not gonna play any of it here for copyright reasons. But
Also,
either way, go check it out.
I can't believe that Hawkeye is going to stream so soon.
I
I don't know. I
know.
Yeah,
thought
it's like
Hawkeye
2 or
was
3
gonna.
weeks away, right?
Yeah, it's like it's 2 weeks away on the 24th.
I
I
can't
can't
wait.
believe that.
Yeah.
I thought that it was going to be like a Christmas show because the trailer was so Christmassy.
Yeah.
But wow,
Holiday
I'm
season,
just
I guess. Yeah.
happy it's coming out in November, man.
Well, I would imagine that it starts in November and then it wraps up right before Christmas.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, little 8
I
eps.
think Far From Home will be somewhere in there too, right?
Yeah, December
Or No Way
12th,
Home.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No Way Home is December 20.
Yeah, so it'll be right after
Third?
Hawkeye ends. Interesting. All right. So then there's Moon Knight and She-Hulk.
Man, that did not look good. I don't know about you
Lawyer
guys.
by
but I was
day,
impressed.
She-Hulk still kind of by day.
She just looks like herself, but green.
I saw a screen cap. Did we? I didn't see the trailer. Was there a trailer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
there's a
like
little
a
teaser footage.
20-second, like a 20-second trailer. Not
Did we
impressed,
see
man.
Bruce show up in this?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
saw Bruce.
Okay, I think that was the screen cap that I saw. Okay.
Yeah. And then rumored to be returning is Charlie Cox as Daredevil there, but I mean, we've seen the leaks, so he might be returning sooner than that. Ha! All right, up next, Ms. Marvel. Also had a little teaser footage put out. Just a little more footage, basically reinforcing the premise we're already familiar with. She's a big, Captain Marvel and Avengers in general fan. And she gets powers and tries to emulate her hero.
How do you feel about the power set switch up?
I don't know what it is.
Like, she's not stretchy anymore. It's like energy now.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know that they showed that. I thought she was like a shapeshifter.
No, not at all.
No, I think they didn't want to. I don't know. I guess show their tricks or whatever for whatever they want to do on screen for Mr. Fantastic and kind of like
that's exactly
blow their
it.
load.
I don't know. They didn't really show it on the show.
There's key art that leaked.
Like we talked about it on a show like some months back that they had changed up her power set.
Oh, really? I didn't remember. Okay.
Yeah. She's much more like Carol, basically.
All right. Yeah. I guess we'll see. Well, I guess that's more like the original Ms. Marvel too, because when Carol was Ms. Marvel, she had those powers.
Makes sense. Yeah, very nice.
So I guess it's kind of a blend. It's the origin of Kamala Khan, but with the powers of the OG Ms. Marvel when it was Carol Danvers.
Yeah, this trailer felt like I don't know what you guys think, but it felt like Marvel's Shazam.
Yeah, I think so. For better or worse, Shazam was pretty good.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm still not a fan of the main actor casting, but the movie itself I thought was really good.
Yeah. All right, that's Ms. Marvel. What if season 2? What if there was a season 2 of What If?
Hell yeah, what if?
What if?
Imagine.
Look it up.
I can't wait for Marvel's Imagine If.
Imagine if.
Imagine if. Suppose that Marvel's new series.
You had to figure they were going to continue with it because it was just so loved,
Truly.
But that's not all.
Echo.
They're doing. Speaking of beloved characters, we've yet to see, but apparently Echo is a character in Hawkeye, and without us seeing Echo in the show yet, it's already confirmed they're doing a series, Echo series.
Wow,
so fucking popular.
This must be the peacemaker of Marvel.
Yeah, the test screenings must have been like through the roof for this girl.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. It's interesting nonetheless. How about a little Spider-Man animated original series action? Spider-Man freshman year.
I thought this was a movie when it was first announced, and I was like, were you kidding me? Like, the other one's not even out. But I'm glad to know that it's animated.
Like Mezco releases. Like, do we even like this yet?
Yeah.
How do we want more?
Same with Echo. I said to Rick, I want to say it was in the A.C.B.A. chat, but Uncle Ben, start counting your days again, dude. About to get fucking lit up again.
With great power comes your fucking demise, brother.
Oh man, but it was confirmed.
I'm for this, man.
What you said, like
this is a. What were you saying?
I was gonna say it was confirmed. What you said, it's like it's about his first year as Spider-Man, right? Isn't it?
I guess.
Yeah, they said it's gonna chronicle a little bit before he becomes Spider-Man, when he becomes Spider-Man, and 2 meeting Tony Stark.
Interesting.
So it'll I'm assuming at most we'll get 2 seasons. I'm assuming. I don't know if you'd be able to stretch much more out of that. Like this is what we've wanted though. Like we've wanted things like this explained. Like it just they act like this year never happened. Like for like so long.
True.
Yeah, he was already. I mean, thank goodness for them sparing us another Spider-Man origin.
Wait,
but
wait, wait. Is this animated? I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's animated.
Okay. All right. So you know what? They might actually adapt a bunch of stories from Ultimate Spider-Man. I could see them doing that. Bendis's Ultimate Spider-Man run.
Oh, is that the
There's
art
some
style?
of the art so far. Yeah, that's the art style.
Holy fuck, that's pretty
Oh, wow.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
this
like
is rad.
very old school.
Yeah, it's like Tom Holland meets the the old school comics.
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
50s
this
or
is dope.
60s or something.
That's fire.
Pretty cool. That's
That is really
Spider-Man
cool.
freshman year. And then what else we got? I am
Yay.
Groot.
I am disappointed.
I am unexcited.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
the title of the show
uninterested.
is probably something completely different, but translated, it just sounds to us like I am Groot.
Watch this be the sickest shit ever. We'll all
I know
completely eat our words.
This might be like something super dope, and we're gonna look like fucking idiots.
I'm pretty
You
sure this is gonna
remember
be
when
like
we were trashing I Am Groot? You remember that?
this is gonna be some Caravan of Courage stuff.
I'll gladly eat my words if it's that good.
Yeah, man, I'm still gonna watch it. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm not too hyped for this. You know what recently did that was that I wasn't hyped at all for Eternals, and I watched it, and I was like, damn, this is such a refreshing movie. I know
Nice.
people disagree though. Some people fucking hated it. Shout out to Shardibus. I know he hated it.
He
Like
really
completely canned
did.
it. I think he called it donkey balls or something along those lines.
Yeah, in no uncertain terms.
Yeah, shout out to Shardim's Prime. Love Shardim's Prime. So I was not expecting to like it. And then I went to the movies and I was like, damn, this is so different. I like this. Just
Hell
didn't
yeah.
feel like any other Marvel movie in a good way.
Very true.
Okay, cool. Then there's Ironheart.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
I hope this is good, man.
Eerie, baby.
Everybody hopes it is. They've come too far for this to suck now.
This is not animated though, right? This is live action, correct?
No, this
That's
is
right.
live
It's
action.
live action.
Okay. And we already know the young lady who's casted as Ironheart too, right?
Yeah, they
Yes,
revealed her.
sir.
Yeah.
Is she light skinned?
I don't remember.
She's not crazy light skinned, no.
Okay.
No.
I don't think she's the same complexion as what she is in the comic, but she's not like Instagram filter light skin type shit.
Right. You know how they like to do that sometimes.
Absolutely. Just look at the Marvel Legends.
She's like very slightly darker than Halle Berry.
All right. Halle Berry.
Boog's pulling out his color swatch real quick.
He's like, hold up a second.
Hey, man.
Like he's shopping for paint at Home Depot.
The Sherwin-Williams swatch book. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Can we match? Can we just find somebody that can match this color? What's going on?
Sorry, the closest we have is light skin. So
I'm gonna have to just get all new furniture then.
Yeah, I'd say she's like Angela Bassett's complexion, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. I do know this lady, kinda. I think. Okay.
Yeah, so not definitely not like no Drake here. Ain't no Drake moves going on.
All right then. All right. Well, Ironheart incoming. Watch out. But also, Agatha, House of Harkness.
interesting. You think this
I'm
is
just
like?
looking for.
Do you think that they had this in the works from the jump, or?
Absolutely not.
100%. I think so. I think so.
No,
Man.
no freaking way.
She's such a focus in the show.
Out of all the characters, I mean, everybody like when they're in these Marvel shows, there's always the headline of like these two actors would love to do a spin-off series and it's they were tossing around the Darcy and Jimmy Woo sort of spin-off series. So I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if just out of that conversation they were like, oh, I guess we could spin off these characters, and then boom.
Man, if we don't get Brother Voodoo in this, I'm gonna be upset,
Oh,
man.
brother, man. What about Nico Minoru, huh? Maybe she's a little witchlet.
Yeah,
You know
we
what?
seen her in the Runaways, and she was terrible.
They were saving Mephisto for this show. Here we go.
Oh, don't even start.
There we go. This is where Mephisto really shows up.
I hope Lil Nas X lap dances Mephisto.
Oh man,
That'd be the sickest cameo in all of Marvel history. All right.
The whole time it was Jimmy.
You know him, you love him from What If. They had their own spinoff, Marvel Zombies.
I hope this is like closer to the book.
Judging by the logo, it kind of seems like
it's just the logo from the book too.
Yeah.
Or if not,
Literally,
super
we
close. It's the same
100%
font.
Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, man, because that Peter was something else.
Yes, that's that's a really great version of Spider-Man. I love that one.
What about a Colonel America? So that's coming. All right, brace yourself. Ooh, Secret Invasion. Right?
They showed off that art
Jackson
for
Bourne.
Nick Fury too.
Yeah, he's looking old and haggard.
He's got a beard, baby.
He does. Let me pull up that picture right now.
This is all 2022 lineup, right?
And into 2023, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know where they're going to be placed, but yeah.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Oh, what about this Nick Fury?
That's it.
There he is. He's got a beard.
He stopped shaving his head too.
Yeah, right. He's just letting it go.
This badass
The man is
scar.
73 years old. He can be forgiven on some grooming.
70s, right? Samuel Jackson in the 70s, right?
Yeah, he's 72.
God damn.
Right.
They said just show up on set, Sam. Don't even bother doing anything.
Right. We'll get you
don't gotta do
in and out of the makeup, on the eye, 20 minutes. That's it.
My man, as long as you show up, you got the part. He's bet. I'm there. We got a show for you, I'll tell you that.
Oh. All right. Well, that's I think that's it for the Marvel front. But they did show where is the Obi-Wan? I know there's some Obi-Wan image.
Oh man, that
footage or
Obi-Wan
something.
images look crazy.
Yeah, they're doing Obi-Wan. That's no question.
Those were nuts, man.
I did want to also bring up the new Spider-Man poster. Did we talk about this at all? Probably not, but
no, we didn't.
Oh, look at Goblin back there. He's
wait,
living, brother.
what's that over there?
Enhance.
That's our glider.
That's our glider.
Hello.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ! Oh man!
Bravo! Bravo!
You walked right into that one, you fools.
That was really good.
I was like, "What is he looking for? He's in the thunder." Oh god!
Hell yeah, man! What was so interesting about this news cycle? Everybody was like, "Oh my god, do you see the Goblin?" I was like, "Did you not see his fucking bombs in the other trailer? What the fuck?"
And there's people who are like, "Okay, there's the Willem Dafoe Goblin. This right here is the James Franco Goblin. This right here is the Dane DeHaan Goblin." Like, all right, let's relax, everybody. So I'll take a little step back.
Did you see the edits? You see the edits of him where they replaced it with the Green Goblin that's like shot from the other side and his ass is like kind of like blown out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I chose my path. You chose the way of the hero.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's too good. Is that not the greatest comic book movie villain of all time?
It really is.
I think it has to be, yeah.
There's like no question.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think that's it. I'll find the Obi-Wan stuff. It's probably under Star Wars's own Twitter, whatever.
Oh yeah, probably.
They do be tweeting, man. I was just really happy to see the sand in this poster, man. People just make, rumors are rumors. We've never heard of what's his name being on set like we have everybody else.
Mhm.
Right.
So the fact that this poster had like the sand swirling in the background, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
he's actually coming back.
I don't know where the Obi-Wan stuff is. I definitely saw it earlier.
That's just a rumor, baby.
I love how Sam's on the screen.
What's up?
Staring motherfuckerly.
I believe Shang-Chi is now on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Else is...
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah,
hey, you know what else is on Disney Plus?
I literally just watched that with my family.
Oh, hell yeah.
How was it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I saw it. I saw it in the theaters. It was my first time. The first time for my mom and dad seeing it. Basically, I was over at
good for them.
my nephew's football game. Let me watch that afterwards.
Very nice. You know what else hit Disney Plus? Home Sweet Home Alone.
Oh no.
Man.
Well, it's supposed to be all cute because the kid has a British accent now, right?
Me and my wife are gonna watch this as soon as we're done here.
Oh, good for you.
Cannot wait to watch this shit.
You know what you should watch if you haven't, which was surprisingly fun, was Jungle Cruise.
Really?
The Jungle Cruise. Okay, I see you.
Yeah, that also premiered on Disney Plus. That was a surprisingly good movie, man. No faith in it.
Well, I guess that's it, huh? I haven't seen Eternals yet, so I'd rather not discuss it. Thanks.
That's
You
fine.
haven't seen it?
I haven't made the time. Maybe I'll go tomorrow or something. I don't know. It's kind of hassle going to the theater, you know?
You like character dives. It's for you, man. Dude, the guy. Oh man, I've come to realize that I fucking hate the movies.
You hate who?
The movies, yeah.
I'm the opposite of Poncho and his wife. I fucking hate the movies. I've just been having horrible experiences.
Oh,
the guy behind me, like in the middle of the film, let out the wettest fart.
Ouch.
And his wife was like, Gene! And I was just like,
I think he forgot he's not at home on his couch.
Oh, and then what was even crazier, because all of us in the theater heard it, somebody all the way in the back was somebody that they knew and came down to talk to them while the credits were rolling. It was great.
Ah, geez.
Oh my god, is this the Flannertys? And then it's like, Jane, what's going on? It's like we run into each other once a year.
Earlier?
I was like, I know. I was just like, you're not really coming up to this guy and his wife after he just totally ripped ass in here. Like, this dude might have a couple new stains coming out of this theater, and you're seriously like, Steve, is that you and Janet? Yeah, it was just the fucking worst, man. Yeah, it was the worst. And then this fucking wife, like, went in there. She was obviously the only one that cared about the movie, and she brought all her kids, and the kids wouldn't shut up. That's the end.
I wouldn't stand for that kind of malarkey.
I was like, you know what, man? I fucking hate the movies. I hate them. I hate them. These people suck.
I mean, I guess with that, could take us to the end of the show here. Or, yeah. Quick surgical strike. How do you guys feel? Good enough to drive home?
That's fantastic.
Yeah. I'm not, but yeah.
You are. All right.
It's been a roller coaster for me these past couple months. Really,
hear that, brother.
Really feeling the edible life.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call it micro dosing for a reason.
Yeah. Never seem to get the dosage right, though.
You know, keep experimenting. We'll get there someday. You know, you just got to keep. It's trial and error.
Basically.
All right. So good stuff. Let's wrap up and get on out of here. I guess I'll plug first real quick while I'm talking. Just follow me on Instagram, Fobster360, YouTube, Fobster, covering Mezco, you know, semi regularly these days. I've been busy, but channel, you know, up and coming. Got a lot of stuff about to hit. Working on the collection video for you know, like the update for this year. So that'll be fun. Got stuff I'm moving around in the process of doing that, so I can get that recorded and out there hopefully by the end of the year. A couple of reviews coming, a couple like updates. It'll be sick. Just go follow me on YouTube, subscribe, Fobster. That's it. What else? Who's next?
Okay.
I don't really have too much going on. I'm just kind of bullshitting, but I need to knock out like a good 7 reviews basically. So that's what I do in the next few days. In the next 4 days, I could probably knock them out in 4 days. But yeah, that's it. Just tune into the channel for that. Oh, shout out to all of the fellas on the Titan Master podcast. I was on their podcast last night with Harold and Kaiju PU and Akira Joe and God damn it, Alan. Who else was there? I don't know, but shout out to them. Please go back and check out the episode. A link to the episode is in the video right before this video on the YouTube channel. It might still be up on my story too, but Titan Master podcast. It was really cool to hang out. It was basically just us, chopping it up and critiquing a bunch of shots, basically. But it was really cool to hang out with those dudes, all like very serious, like traditionalists as it relates to A.C.B.A. And keeping that purity alive. And it was really good to be in the same space with those guys. So please check that out. Please go back and check that out. I guess we'll put a link to that in the description of this video too. That's all I got going on now.
Pancho, not to even step on you, but I forgot to mention I'll be at Designer Con tomorrow. So if anybody's going to be at Designer Con, hit me up.
Ooh. I'm doing nothing. I'm unpacking shit.
Pancho, get that room in order already. Jeez.
I know. I can't wait to get my room set up so I can have time to. I don't even know what to do. I can't. It's so far in the future. I don't even know
Just
what.
have time.
Yeah. Right. That's it. I have all the footage for a new Posing and Easy video that hopefully once I get the living room finished up, then I'll have some free time to do all that stuff. But I really want to put another Posing and Easy out just for like October stuff for Posing and Easy. I think it'd be pretty cool. But you looking up restaurants? The fuck?
Sorry, I gotta make a reservation for tomorrow.
I mean, it's date night, man.
That was the most like LA shit ever, right there, Fabio. What was that?
So great.
Hey, it's a
You have
hot
to
spot.
sort by #1 rates, man.
I only go 4 stars, $3 signs or above.
You're a fancy motherfucker, man.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
it's not just for me. It's a special occasion.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now that tab was supposed to open in my. I have the dual screen problem.
Yeah.
Oh, so what you're saying is that on next week's show, you're going to announce that you engaged.
Hey, well, we can't blow everything here. We gotta save some secrets. Come December, I'll have plenty of secrets to blow. Don't you worry.
Oh no.
Yeah, secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone.
I think the only secrets should be voting. No, but you should never reveal your votes. Everything else is fair game. Especially if you're trying to give somebody power over you. Spill those secrets. All right. Sorry, go ahead.
That's basically it. Hopefully new Posing and Easy is coming out soon. Dynamic Little Dusties are continuing to print. And that's it. Hopefully the first couple of batches will continue to ship soon. My packing material is somewhere.
Hit me with that review sample, baby.
That's it. Yeah, I'm sending you some. Don't worry about it. For sure.
All right.
And that's basically it. That's it for me.
All right. Well, thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to everybody who donated. We in and out surgical strike this evening, and we will. I don't know if you guys mentioned this, but we are going to talk October and do some of the prize or pick winners next week, right? Is that what we're doing?
We're doing something. We're going to do spins, and then when we eliminate days, we'll talk like highlights from the days or some shit like that.
All right. All right, cool.
Oh
Perfect.
yeah, I got the spins right now. Let's go.
All right, thank you guys for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down there. And until next time, peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Hey, big shout out to BXTR Works for the $9 donation. Thank you, man. Love you. Love you guys. Good night.